If you are a running back, then it is critical for you to master these cuts that I'm going to list in this video. So if you're a running back, make sure you watch the full thing so you know, hey, going into this season, I got to master this in order for me to truly be elite. What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video here at desireLess, where we're always helping running backs elevate and dominate the competition, okay? This is the #1 platform that helps running back truly become elite. And today we have a good video. I'm gonna show you which cuts you need to master as a running back to set yourself aside from 99% of running backs. So if you're a running back, you probably don't want to show other running backs who you're competing with this video, because I'm breaking down the real deal cuts that you need to master. Because it's so critical for every running back to be able to perform these cuts, because at the running back position there's a certain skill set you have to have in order to be good. I mean, you got to have vision, you got to have some type of speed, but you also got to be able to perform cuts, and not only cuts but perform certain cuts with the ball in your hand. There's a lot of guys who might be agile, might be a receiver who can run routes. They're like, man, this guy can run routes. There's certain guys who can move, but when they got the ball in their hands, they can't do nothing. So I'm going to show you cuts that every running back needs to master in order to be productive, be dominant, and have defenders guessing where they don't know if you're going to do what. They don't know if you're gonna run him over, you're gonna juke him, you're gonna jump over him. That's the #1 thing when as a running back, is that you don't want to be predictable. You want to have defenders guessing. You want defenders flat-footed when I approach them. Okay, so going into the first cut that is very, very important for running backs to master is, and this is just a must, the jump cut. Now the jump cut is a cut that running backs make usually when they're pressing on a line of scrimmage and sometime at the second level, and it's a cut where they're running forward and they're moving laterally without turning their body. So imagine if I'm going forward but I need to move horizontally left or right, but I can't just turn and run. I'm not just sticking and running. I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna keep my hips forward, I'm gonna push off both feet, I'm gonna squat down position, push off, boom, and push to the side and land. And usually I'll use that if I'm jumping from a gap to a gap. And the reason for that is you don't just want to turn and run, because as a running back you gotta have vision. And the best time to have vision is if when you're squared to the line of scrimmage and you can see everything from tackle to tackle. You use your peripheral vision, I can't spell, but peripheral vision to be able to see cuts, and you can use that talented vision. But if you turn and run, you start doing that, one, you're cutting off the backside of seeing any possible cuts, and that happens a lot of inside zone if you see running backs who turn. And then another thing is you're going east and west, so as soon as you cut, you're going sideways instead of getting up the field. So that is why as a running back you have to keep your hips square, you have to master the jump cut, and it's critical. You must use it and know when to use it. Like I said, certain situations you're getting the ball inside zone, that's usually a lot of times when guys use the jump cut. Inside zones, duo, a lot of gap schemes, those are the times where you're using the jump cut, where you might have to press a hole, boom, jump cut, but I don't want to turn and run, I want to jump cut sideways and then hit that hole forward. Look at guys like Saquon Barkley, who just has a great jump cut. Jonathan Taylor, he has an elite jump cut. Bijan Robinson, his jump cut is crazy. As a running back, it's just like the #1 cut that every running back needs, and you usually use it within the box frame. You're not gonna really jump cut in open field. If you do, you're probably gonna look goofy. I mean, I've seen it before, don't get me wrong, I've seen it before, but it's not usually the go-to move in open field. This is more in the box. I need to jump from gap to gap, I'm pressing a hole, jump. All right, that's the whole purpose. You want to bring the defender in, I'm running, I bring a linebacker in, and I'm jump cutting out. And if you want to focus on developing your jump cut and getting better at your jump cut as a running back, you need to go outside and train it. So set up a cone in front of you, and you can just run up to the cone and focus on staying square, pushing off both feet, and covering ground. That's what you want to do. Press the cone or press anything, jump cut, cover ground, stay low, and explode out. Those are ways that you can train and develop your jump cut. Going into the next cut that every running back needs to master is the stick. All right, so the stick is a move that you usually use in open field when you have a defender one-on-one. I use this frame called Seller Her Dream. All right, and I never heard anybody else use it, so all I know is this, I created it, and this is my motto that I use for my running backs that I train. All right, so when you're using the stick, obviously a stick is just a single cut, it's a single boom. But the thing is, you don't want to just sit in no basic cut like that, you know, because you're not going to really break no money down. Like when you use a stick, I want to break somebody down so bad I had them on their knees. No diddy. I have these guys falling, I have these guys running out the picture, all of that, and the best way you're going to do it is sell them a drink. So when I'm coming up to you in open field, I'm turning my heads, my bodies, my hips, shoulders, everything is telling me I'm going one way, and I'm cutting, boom, just one stick, and I'm going up the field. This is very effective because you want to use this open field when you're going against a safety. A lot of safeties, you have different guys who might come low, come down high, they might be flat-footed, and the thing is, when you're with a safety, usually when you use a stick or a defender in open field, you have like 5 yards to work with. Thing is, you're running, and it's like a jump cut. Jump cuts usually happen fast, it just happens off instinct. Jump cut, boom, get out, and you go. But a stick, you know, you're probably going to use it in your mind because you see a defender coming at you, sometimes he's 5 yards away. So it's like, okay, how can I press him and have him think I'm going one way, cutting and getting up the field? All right, guys like Jahmyr Gibbs are really great at using the stick. DeAndre Swift, another guy who who's really good at using the stick. He's just boom, he's selling his body, getting vertical, and really dominating. And as a running back, you can also develop it, focusing on selling her a dream. When you're going to workouts, I always say if you want to have a critical and great stick, start working on it. But not only work on it, exaggerate it. When I'm going, I'm not just sticking like that. That's weak. I want to stick, get a field. That's really gonna sell them a dream, all right? And that's one of the things I do with my running backs is that when we do field workout, when we do film analysis, have them doing their stick progression. You're not just out there just sticking like some basic dude. No, I'm like, who's that selling to? Who you gonna break down? No, I'm teaching them how to over exaggerate the drills. Because when you get to the game, it comes easy. And you're just breaking guys down left and right. So if a running back, start practicing it, over exaggerate the stick. Sell everything, head, shoulders, hips, sticking it, over exaggerating it. I don't care how goofy you might look, because in the game, everything's gonna be sped up. So you're not gonna be able to over exaggerate it, but your body will sell it, and it will sell them a dream. And as a bonus, once you master the stick, then that's when we get to the counter stick, we get to the rocker step, we get to the triple stick, where you go boom, boom. Oh my god, you plan to get the smart DB who might know, hey, this guy's stick is lethal, he's selling me a dream. You sell him a dream, then you sell him another dream, all right? And then guess what? They end up in a nightmare. But yeah, as you get advanced, you can add a rocker step with that, a triple stick where it's which those are good for like elite guys, but you probably don't want to start off with that. But to master the stick. And then the second move every running back needs to master is the truck stick. I think this is my first time in a video I actually talked about the truck stick and getting physical. Because one is because I was always a smaller back, I was always a small speed back. But the thing is, man, I knew when to use my shoulder. I knew when to get physical. And I'm pretty sure every running back knows what a truck is. You're running against a defender, you see that he's flat-footed, and you put your shoulder down. And the reason it's important is because when it's running back, it's a mindset position. You got to be able to set your dominance as a running back. You got to be able to have defenders kind of guessing, all right? If you have somebody who knows your shit, let's say we've been killing this dude with the stick, the jump cuts, we got a defender in open field and he flat-footed, he just like, I'm just gonna let you come to him, then guess what? We gotta pull the stick out because he's sitting there. We're gonna sit him down, all right? We see a defender on his heels, guess what? We're gonna sit him down. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you gotta send a message as a running back. Sometimes you gotta let him know like, hey, I'm here too. Hey, I might not be a guy who runs guys over often, but guess what? If I got to, I'll do it, all right? And then certain distances, down in distances where it's 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, guess what? I'm getting a ball, I'm going forward, all right? So you gotta be able to have the trust stick in your bag and be able to use it effectively, because there's ways that you actually can use it to actually make it really good for you. Comes down to having an effective truck is that you gotta have a lot of power, all right? You gotta be somebody who's explosive and powerful. You don't have to be the strongest. I mean, if you're a pretty strong dude, you're probably gonna be able to run guys over, but I've seen small dudes be able to lay that thing down, me included. I was a small guy, but guess what? If I can put that truck down, bro, best believe that I can do it, because I pack a lot of power. I'm explosive. It's all about when I hit you is bow. That's how I want to be, all right? And the tips to even have a great stick is one, when you're going, you truck somebody over, you want to hold that ball, because the worst thing you do is try to run somebody over and you fumble. That ain't going good for you. You're probably gonna be sitting next to the coach on the sideline. So one thing you want to do is you want to double. When you in trouble, you double. So I had the ball like this. Where my ball at? Damn, my ball ain't right here. You get the ball like this, and guess what? We put the trucks together, we trouble it. Boom. And next thing you want to do, which is really critical, is you need to drive the feet. You need to tell the body to keep going. A lot of times guys might truck somebody and they stop the feet and you wonder why you didn't get past them. You want to be able to drive the feet. Drive the feet through him. Don't look at I'm trucking at him. Look at I'm trucking through him. Run through him. One of the best ways you can do that is running hill sprints. Hill sprints develop that knee drive, sledge sprints, things like that, resistance sprints where you're developing that knee drive. You're focusing on that knee drive. And that's going to help you overall develop a really, really good truck stick where you hit him with the stick. We got the jump cut. Defenders are guessing, oh, we see him flat-footed. Guess what? Bow! They on their ass. If you're a running back and you're looking to master all 3 of these skills and more to make you truly become elite, where you have that 1,500 yard season you've been waiting for, that 1,000 yard season, you feel like, hey man, I got the ambition to do it, but I just don't know how to. Hey, I can help you achieve those goals in our one-on-one premium coaching service, the Running Back Domination System, where we coach serious running backs one-on-one to help you become elite. And it's not just I'm giving you some basic package. No, I'm walking you through step by step, teaching you the game from 2 guys who've done it. Myself, from a guy who didn't start in high school to a Division I running back, and then Cam, who's a 4-year Big Ten starting running back with 50 plus games of experience. We're gonna tell you everything you need to know, how to maneuver, how to get the offers you need, how to just overall become elite, how to read. We teach you mentally, physically, everything about the game. It's only for guys who really want to become elite and really want to play high level college football and potentially NFL. That's your dreams. That sound like you, then hey, book a strategy call. We can see if this program is a good fit for you, because it might not, because it's like it says for serious running back. If you ain't got that mindset, you probably don't want to click. But if you also want to know more information, DM us RDS on Instagram and I can show you more information about that. Here are 3 cuts that every running back needs to master in order to have their breakout season and be elite this year. Hopefully I helped you guys out. Hopefully you gained some knowledge. Not hopefully, I know you gained some knowledge. But this is all I got for you guys. I'll see you next time.